Welcome back to another episode of Zero to Hero. In the last video, we managed to win the Community Shield and had a pretty poor start to the season despite getting everyone through the doors that we did want to get through. I feel like the squad is pretty complete. The transfer window does close in a couple of days. Yeah, I don't really need anyone else, to be honest. Well, you say that, you have to really get into the season before you realise the error of your ways and what you need to improve on. So I think I'm going to be pretty laid back in terms of transfers, and then just pretty much perhaps buy in January one more player if we do need a player. Depends on injuries as well, as you can see. We already have had a few. It seems to be quite a common theme here at Liverpool is that we are incurring a lot of injuries, which can be down to a multitude of things, like how intense I'm training, how intense my tactic is, yada yada yada. And I just like it this way, so it's going to stay this way. I will say that I obviously went through and praised all the players, and I did attempt. Now, this is something I read. I think it was in the comments actually. Pretty much these players no longer feel wanted at the club. So I did attempt to offer them a new contract, but they weren't having any of it. Because then if you give them a new contract, then they're going to be a bit like, oh yeah, they clearly want me at the club. So yeah, I mean, Ekatike has been on that since I got here, which is slightly annoying because it means his morale has never been very good. McAllister was I'll hold my hands up and say that was a mistake on my half. I shouldn't have tried to get rid of him, or shouldn't have tried to get rid of him, but I would have got rid of him if we didn't have to get rid of Gravenberch, if that makes sense. So, yeah, my bad on that one. But Ekatike one is a bit annoying. But anyway, we are playing against Spurs, who are an insane team. Definitely one of the favourites to win the title. So this will be a big one. And yeah, let's see how we get on. Now, I will say I did notice the trend at the start of this season that we seem to perform very poorly away from home, as you can tell from our first 3 games. However, at home, we are very, very good. It's a different story. So, with that being said, I'm expecting 3 points in this game, and the only reason I'm expecting 3 points in this game is because I know when we go away from home against Tottenham, we're going to lose. So, yeah, I'm expecting us to win because I'm expecting us to lose when we play them away. What is that luck? I mean, we'll take that start. We will absolutely take that start. Yes, happy days, happy days. Bearing that in mind, I think I'm going to go with a bit of a different approach, generally speaking, to the season. And if we have like a more favourable game at home, ooh, good save from Costa. If we have a more favourable game at home, I think that's when I'm going to be more likely to experiment with the sides. I will say I've changed I made a couple of tweaks in the tactic, nothing crazy. But yeah, the main one actually was to have an attacking mindset. I know obviously if we take a lead like this, I'll put it back down to positive. I've changed a few of the instructions as well. I have to remind myself, be more expressive. I'll put that on because we've got the players to do so. I've actually changed the attacking width to wider as opposed to narrow, just to see how it goes, to be honest. And also, what else did I change? I think I changed trigger press to more often as opposed to much more often. And I think that's it. So very minuscule changes. Ooh, great finish from Xavi Simons. But yeah, I think I'll always be doing that in this save. Always like making small changes, nothing too crazy. And yeah, just trying to get the best out of the players that we have at our disposal. Granted, we are at Liverpool, so we have some great players at our disposal. Nice, Desiri. Oh, great pass. Ooh, unlucky. It's a good play though. Right idea for sure. I did also. Oh wait, huh? For what? Was that even in the? Oh my god, that was inside the box. I didn't even see what happened. We got a penalty, and I'm not getting excited because last season we were awful at penalties. Alexander Isak steps up. Or was it Desiri? No, it is Isak. Go on. Yeah, I don't know what it is. We are really not great at penalties. Despite having trained it for like a week last season. Maybe I should add... I don't know, I feel like penalties are just 50-50, aren't they? But I feel like we should score more than we do. Okay, we are into the second half and we are actually getting a little bit dominated, dare I say. And what am I going to do about it, you might ask? And what I'm going to do about it is play maybe this a bit more of a triangle in the midfield. Perhaps will be a little bit harder to break down. I am going to allow... no, I'm okay with that. Deep line playmaker for him. Yeah, and then perhaps we'll just have him as an attacking midfielder. And then just a central midfielder there. So yeah, we're gonna sit in a bit more. Allow Verts to pretty much just ping balls from the midfield. Hopefully that will help us out. We are not going to bring on Ainori just yet. We are going to bring him on though. And we are going to bring on Iglesias. And we are going to swap these two around. Give Tonali more of that creative role for the time being. And we can take off Isak. He missed the penalty, so maybe he's a little bit upset at the moment. There we go, and we'll bring on Mora. What a sub that is. What a sub. And we get an instant highlight. Bradley. Mora. Dispossessed. Verts. Desiri. Ekatike. Oh, good save. Good save, good save, good save. I'm okay. I'm reluctant to make changes because I know how good Spurs are, and I'm happy to take the. Oh no. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Bringing on Naipan now for some tired legs. Yamaguchi as well. Good save, Costa. We might need to bring off... Well, actually I'm going to wait from now on and see either the next goal or whoever's super, super tired will be my next sub. Oh no. This is exactly when I didn't want to highlight. I'm not confident. Oh no. They're going to score. What a save. What a save. I don't really want to disrupt that. No, let's go with 8 Nori, because Lewis Hall was looking a bit tired. We're going to have to go defensive as well and pray that we can see this game out. They definitely deserve at least a point in this game, but we are at home and we can't allow for that if we want to challenge for the title this season. Lovely. Fantastic result from us. Didn't play the best. Created some good XG. That the penalty goal would have been nice to give us a bit more of a breathing room, but nonetheless we managed to beat Spurs, which I think no matter what situation or scenario, if we're beating Spurs, is a good result. Obviously Spurs were undefeated this season. They were top of the league. I forgot to show that, but you guys did just see it there. That brings us to back-to-back wins. Now we have got Blackpool in the Carabao Cup, which I'm going to entirely rotate. Anyone that hasn't, pretty much whoever's played the least minutes is going to play that game. And we're going to go full strength against Fulham because it is away from home, and we have been struggling away from home. Okay, so we do actually make some business. Our good friends at Newcastle are happy to take Yamaguchi off our hands, and the reason for that is I do think Yamaguchi is a really good player, but we got Gervin, you know what I mean? So it's like, and I just don't think Yamaguchi, unless we get an insane amount of injuries, Yamaguchi wouldn't get the proper game time he deserves. Like, he does deserve to be a starting striker in the Premier League, really. So yeah, I'm gonna let him go, I think, to Newcastle, and we'll see. It'll be good as well because we'll see how he gets on at Newcastle. He has been given important player as well. So yeah, it'll be good to see how he gets on in the Premier League as well. So yeah, we do make a last minute change then. We hopefully I don't live to regret Yamaguchi going out on loan. I did try to get rid of Gakpo, it just wasn't happening. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to, now that the transfer window is closed, we're going to put Gakpo back into the senior squad, and he's going to be essentially what Yamaguchi was, just sort of like he's here, you know what I mean? He's here in case we need him, but we likely won't use him that much because he doesn't want to be here. He's not going to play well because he's not happy to be here, and we don't really need him either because I anticipated him leaving. I tried to sell him for free. I tried to get him a loan. I tried to get him to go anywhere, but Gakpo just no one's interested in paying his wages pretty much. So yeah, essentially we're just going to put Gakpo back into the main team as like sort of like a fringe player. And then Yamaguchi is going to go to Newcastle, and hopefully he'll get lots of game time in the Premier League. But yeah, let's go. Right, let's get. I'm gonna skip the Blackpool game because we should be able to beat that pretty easily, and we'll get to the Fulham match. Oh my God! So we've just been given our Champions League games. Well, that's annoying. Oh my God! Just been given our Champions League games, and we've got Barcelona at home. First game, Jesus. Okay, so we unsurprisingly beat. Oh, okay, he injured. We unsurprisingly beat Blackburn 5-0. The only problem we have now is I've just sort of realised that we can't really go full strength against Fulham because then we've got Barcelona, which is a bit silly from me to be honest. So we might have to do a bit of a half-half team, because we've just used our second team in this cup. So yeah, we're in a bit of a dilemma here now because I don't really know who to play essentially. So I think I'm happy with these guys. Lewis Hall can sort of Veterinary easily. I don't mind Leon playing either. Let's put Verts in there as well. He's got good fitness. McAllister can play another game. Desiri maybe, or we'll put Mora for one of them. Desiri for the other. Let's put Mora for this one, and then we'll go Isak and Ekatike, and then we can essentially just sub off. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna do that. Szoboszlai for Rooney. There we go. And then we'll put you back to the 21s. There we go. So we're gonna sort of play a half-half team, and then yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work with the subs as well. So if we manage to get a lead early on, hopefully, we can make the subs early. If we don't score or whatever, we can leave them on for a bit longer. But generally speaking, we'll sub between the 50th and 70th minute, depending on the game situation. But let's go. Craven Cottage up next. Wow, I went to go get my phone charger for the first 10 minutes because my phone was about to die, and we've already conceded. I saw it was a set piece. Oh my God, we are awful from set pieces, aren't we? Well, defending them, but attacking them, we are just as good. Let's go. Well, that didn't last very long. And I've only just realised I forgot to change the goalkeeper. I mean, this goalkeeper's not that bad, to be honest. I take it all back. He's getting subbed off. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I forgot to change a goalkeeper. What a silly mistake. I can't believe bro actually conceded 3 in 30 minutes. Like, give me a break. Oh my God. Fulham are the best in the world. Well, I've changed the formation to have the cam in there to be a bit more attacking. But But we are away from home, and it's a common theme for us. It doesn't really matter who we're playing. It feels like when we're at home we're fine. When we're away we're just a shadow of a team. 4-1 to Fulham is crazy. Oh, I spoke too early. Maybe 5-1. I don't really understand why either. Maybe I'm just being a bit too attacking away from home. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe next time, the next away match, I'll try it on positive. Maybe be a little bit more conservative. I just feel like teams like Fulham, we should, even away from home, we should be picking up points against them at least. Like maybe even if it's just a draw. But look at them. They are absolutely cooking us. So we did go on to lose that one 4-1. Really not much happened in the second half. So Fulham, oh my god, Fulham are actually top of the table. Jesus, wow, that is surprising. Okay, that result is actually not as bad as I thought it was then. I just assumed Fulham would be mid to low tier table, but they're top of the table after smacking us about. So, damn. Alright, well, next up we have Barcelona, which will undoubtedly be a bit of a tough one. So we'll go in with our strongest team. Keep Lewis Hall there. We'll probably sub him off for Aït-Nouri pretty early though. Wharton, Verts, Tonali. Honestly, Rodrigo Mora has not really done anything since coming in. He's been pretty woeful, to be honest. So, yeah, we've got Barcelona up next. We're at home, so hopefully we put up a bit of a fight. Here we go then. It's a big one. We've actually got the right goalkeeper in goal, and we're at home, so hopefully we put up a bit of a fight. They've got Xerxes, Fermin, Yamal, Rafinha, Pedri, Casado. Ooh, I bet Casado is a unreal baller at this point in the save. Of course, we are about 6 or 7 seasons in now. And, yeah, hopeful that we can defend against Lamine Yamal. But we'll see how we get on. They've got Bade, Kabasi, Araujo, Mauricio. Oh my god. Garcia, they've got a good defence. I don't know. Oh, he's a regen. Fair enough, I was going to say, I don't know who this is, but he's a regen. Kabasi, how old is he now? 24, damn. Yeah, unreal team. It's just very weird to see Xerxes up top, isn't it? I guess he is, his, reputation's been a little bit ruined by, going to Man U, but yeah, let's see how we get on. Isak, Sandro, nice. Good link up so far. Do need to take off both fullbacks pretty early in this game, as they played too much against Fulham. But we have good fullbacks on the bench, so no problem. Lewis Hall. Yeah, Florian Wirtz scores the first, and we are away. It's funny, isn't it? Like, it is just funny that we lose. You know, I'm not going to say we're going to beat Barca, but we put up a good fight against Barca, Tottenham, beat Man City in the Community Shield, and then we just lose like 4-1 to Fulham. It's just, goes to show how good the Premier League is. I mean, we say it in real life, like anyone can beat anyone in the Prem, but it is literally coming to life here in FM. Last highlight. Oh, about to say last highlight before the half, and it's just Yamal cutting down Isak. But there you go, that is going to be half time. We're 1-0 up. We're, I wouldn't say cruising, because it is Barca, but we're looking very, very good. Hopefully, hopefully we can hold on to this lead. I've not seen any reason to believe that we shouldn't, because they've not had a highlight yet. As I say that, it's a set piece highlight, so you know what's coming. Yeah, I'm not even surprised at this point. Another their first open play highlight. Oh, it's ours. Let's go, Isak. Desiree. Oh, that's not offside. Don't ruin that goal for me. What a finish from Desiree Doué. That was so satisfying. That volley. You can't. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't take that away from me. Look at this oh, that was so satisfying. Isak over the top. Desiree, bang. Oh, that might be one of my favourite goals we've scored so far on this save. Just because how you could just see it coming a mile off, couldn't you? Damn, didn't have enough time to change, to get our tactical change in play. Nice. Hector fought against his old club. Nice. Made all of our subs now as well. Hey, Nuri. Pass it. What? Okay. Don't know what just happened there, but Ainuri's come off the bench and scored. Looked like a bit of a deflection or something like that. Nonetheless, we will take it. We'll try and see out this lead now. We should be fine. Honestly, the only thing that they've offered is their set-piece goal. So we should be completely fine to see out this game against Barcelona. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Come on. Jamal with a 5.9, by the way. Why is he playing in the middle and not out wide? Bit of a weird one. But there you go. We managed to pick up 3 points against Barcelona in the Champions League, our first Champions League match of this campaign. Oh, and it's just... I know Barca scored from this highlight, because it's just ruined it for me there. It said 3-2, Barcelona. I've scored. We might as well watch the goal, though. Gavi, Yamal. Wait, Yamal's back out wide now. Interesting. Yeah. Should be fine though. 3 points at Anfield. What you would expect. Obviously, if this was at Barcelona, we probably would lose. So, yeah. We have troubles on the road, but we're doing well at Anfield. And we scored probably personally one of my favourite goals that we've scored on this save. Let me know in the comments if you guys did appreciate or like that goal as well. Because, oh, just the way that Desiree hit it. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Zero to Hero. I know it's probably a little bit shorter than usual, but I've got a lot of bits and bobs to do today, and I usually record these episodes just like on the day at as much time as I can like have to play Football Manager, and today is just one of those days where I don't have very much time. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you guys in a future video. Peace.